What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. I need no introduction. Let's get started on the video. Today, I want to talk very quickly. And for this is kind of like the tips to college. 5 life hacks in college, or 5 great things, great ways to save money or make money in college. 5 ways to do whatever in college. Just basically like 5 college collegiate survival tips. And I thought about this very critically, very candidly, whatever. Maybe it's a life hack, life tips, survival tips. Please like, share, subscribe. Um, so these are kind of like tips that I found out kind of during my collegiate journey, or what you can kind of do to maybe get some free stuff, something to save money, something to do a lot of things. So let's jump right into it. The number one thing I can tell you in college is take advantage of every opportunity that's there. I always try to leave a little bit early when I'm going to class to walk around and kind of go from building to building, kind of just look around and stuff. Cause a lot of times in the most random places there will be booths and stuff that will offer like coupons and free food and stuff for free samples, and or they may offer just anything. So I always say the number one thing in college to do is to look around and be observant. Maybe they offer jobs, they maybe offering internships. It may be even a club that's having like introduction night that will offer like light snacks and refreshments, give you like chips and stuff. I remember one time it was this particular club that was passing out like packs of ramen noodles to students and stuff, which I thought was really cool. So if you just try and take the time to observe and stuff, you can find some really cool things like free food, free snacks, free coupons, or maybe even like job opportunities or internships and stuff. So I would just say, if you're a college student, just look around, be very observant, because not only can you get free food, which a lot of people could definitely use, particularly as a college student, food, but you can also find maybe career and job opportunities. Number two, I would say is like if you have a business and stuff, try to do all your business work at school. What I mean by that is that may sound really crazy. Like there's places you can go. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but there's a lot of places like you can go like there's a lot of places like you can go like UPS or like the library or whatever, that have like places that like public libraries like charge for you to make like like print off stuff, or to like make copies. And someone will charge like as high as like 25 cents per sheet. But actually, if you do all this stuff at school, a lot of schools have free printing, a lot of schools have free copying. So basically, like let's say you have an assignment that's due, instead of going to a public library, even though a lot of times people like to go to public libraries because they're a little bit more quieter than a college library. But I'm just making the point is, if you're just printing stuff off, do it at school, because let's just say 25 cents each, you need to print off 20 pages. That's what, $5. That $5 can be used to buy food, could buy a whole pizza. You see what I'm saying? So that could be dinner and lunch. So I'm just making the point is, just be very careful, when you're doing stuff, and try to be very strategic in how you do it. Or even like I said again, if you're doing a business, if you have, like I was just saying, do your business at school, but legitimately, if you have like a business, entrepreneur mindset, and let's say you have business flyers, why would you go somewhere and pay 25 cents? Let's say you need to print off 30 of them. Why not take a USB to the library, plug it in? I don't know. Some schools probably have restrictions on exactly what you can print, but if it's like flyers and stuff, I mean, what's the difference between printing a flyer for a business class versus printing them for your own? You sometimes, I'm not saying go do that. I'm just making the point is that, and I can't tell everybody to do that, but you know what I'm saying, in very small quantities, if it's just something that you need to print off, and you just really don't have the extra money to waste, or don't want to waste that extra money, if it's just a one-time thing, or maybe a two-time thing, or whatever it may be, or even if you're doing them in small intervals, five a week here, there, 10 a week here and there, then you see what I'm saying, you're saving money. So that money that you're using for 25, 50 cents, like I say again, is $5 a week. That can be food. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, or snacks or whatever. So try to do most of your school work at school, or at least somewhere that offers free printing and copying, particularly at colleges and institutions. And then try to do some of your work, like if you got stuff that you're doing like for a club or organization at school, don't go print off there. If it's some school related to, definitely do it there. So if you're doing something for a club and organization, type that flyer there, do that ad there. 'Cause a lot most schools do come with Word document on all their computers, then print it out and go from there instead of wasting that money. um Make requests to businesses. And what I mean by that is, okay, take for instance, I just wrote a letter to Quest. Quest, if you don't know who they are, they're energy bar, protein shake, and they sell like fitness food and very healthy food. So I wrote a letter to Quest saying how I love that company, how they changed my life, and how I first tried Quest, which is actually a true story. I tried Quest probably when I was a freshman in college. So they're like, man, we really like your story, blah blah blah. When I said if y'all got any samples, whatever, I can't remember. They give me an option to click in my requesting samples, and I requested a sample, and I haven't gotten it yet. Hopefully, it'll be in a couple of days. And they're like, we like your story so much. We're gonna send you a couple of our products. So even if it's nothing but like 2 bags of chips and like a couple of bars or whatever, those Quest bars are like $3. Those chips are like $3. So not only have I just gotten free snacks that otherwise I would have to have paid money for, I probably would have went without because being a college student, you're not gonna pay $4 for one little protein bar every single day unless you're just, you got it like that. So right there, that's a hack. So I just gotten free stuff. And then again, if you have that entrepreneur mindset, a lot of y'all may sell stuff on the side. Like I know a dude who in college you sell bottled water, sell like chips and stuff. I don't really know how strict like your dorm room is. I don't know how strict your school policy is about selling stuff. But like I know some people like straight up hustlers. Like not, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like they hustle like for everything they do, they're building their way up. So those bars are like $2, $3 each. So you may um go, and if you had that store or that little whatever, made that at your entrepreneur mindset, when you selling stuff on the side, you can sell those bars for $2, $3. So I just got this stuff free. I didn't have to pay for the shipping. I didn't have to pay for anything. It took me 10 minutes. The type of little thing saying I love your company. I'm a Quest Bar fan for life, and now I just got these bars that I can eat for a snack that just saves me, would just probably save me over $20 to buy these bars, or the opposite, just make me $20 if I go sell these bars at the right price. You see what I'm saying? So like that's kind of the dope part about that. It's almost like how YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers, I don't know if you watch them, like the fitness people, like question them stuff all the time just to feature on their page, and they get paid, or even if they don't get paid, it's a camaraderie. They get free products. Quest gets the publicity. So it's kind of like one of those scenarios, kind of things. Um, and the little kind of few little life hacks I can tell you, like, so you can just write in companies. It may be like, I love y'all cereal, or it may be some beef jerky. I love y'all beef jerky. I don't, hopefully eat turkey or chicken, but you understand what I'm saying. I love y'all jerky. It's really good. Or it could be a company saying, "Oh, I really love y'all company. Y'all think y'all can maybe send me some coupons?" Or I love this, I love that. You never know. Just sending a simple request, you may get back a response. And people have gotten stuff all the time from free samples, or if you ever watched this show that used to come on called Extreme Couponers, where they would basically have coupons that they wrote to companies and get like cases of juice, water, snacks for free, basically. And sometimes the grocery store had to pay them. They would get back $2, $3 because they had so many coupons. And then they would just go use it and squander it and stack it and store it. I'd probably go give it to the homeless if I had that much stuff. I'm saying if you have a small amount, of course, use it for your, use it, or if you can share it, do what best for you. But I'm just making the point is they had all these juices, chips, and everything just stacked up. That's snacks and food. That's supplies. You may host a Bible study in your dorm room. That's the supplies for that. Instead of have to pay so much out of pocket. And then again, if you have the hustle mentality, if you get individual wrapped juices and sodas and stuff, you may be able to go flip that and sell that for a profit. So I'm just making the point is there are a lot of life hacks, a lot of college hacks, a lot of ways to do certain things, and that's it. And then a few other tips I'm sure I don't have to tell you. You know how they always say, if you got close proximity, park your car there, try to eat try to eat on campus, try to buy your own food and snacks when you can. You know how they always say, um just try to do a lot of things that save you money. Don't go crazy. Believe it or not, y'all know how nice I am with style, but I probably own just a few pair of pants, a few pairs of shoes, a couple of shirts. But I look just as good, if not better than anybody. And I pick certain days to go to the thrift store, and certain days where they have like $2 ties, $1 ties, like 50 cents off shirts, like I'm 50% off shirts and stuff. It's like it's really dope if you can just find a way to dress nice but do it in a very affordable way. Like there's no shame in my game. Like, and people would tell you I'm probably one of the nicest dressed people at my school, but I do it because it's affordable. If dressing nice was not affordable, I probably would not be doing it. I'd probably just have on jeans and a t-shirt or whatever is convenient. But knowing that I could probably pay even less money to look 10 times better versus than looking like a bum and paying $70 for a tank top, of course I'm going to choose to look better cheaper any day of the week. So all these things are true. And again, like I said, again, just a lot of life hacks. Like I said, again, just try to save on gas. Just do a lot of things, whatever you can. Try to get work study in between classes, after class and work study. Unless you just have a really crazy supervisor, most supervisors over work study will be like this. As long as you're doing the things that I ask you to do, whatever it may be, the rest of that downtime you can study, like legitimate. As long as you're not on there texting on your phone or whatever, they'll be real cool with you studying between those down moments. If you even have, even if you only have 1 hour between that, you're basically getting paid with that 1 hour to study. So it's kind of, it kind of can help out a little bit versus kind of finding a job where you don't get no time to study, where you constantly on your feet. You may find that hour or two within that 6 to 7 hour day, 8 hour day, that you can find some time to study, or 5 hours, depends on how many hours you're allowed to work. So I just make these points. There's a lot of life hacks out there, a lot of tips and tricks, and not tips and tricks, but just survival ways to do certain things and what you can do. Like I said again, all else failed, just try to go to a affordable school. Try to go to a school you like, because money will be made and money will not be made, but time you can never get back. But if you can, try to go to a more affordable school. Try to sign up for as many scholarships as possible. Try to get involved with many organizations as possible. They offer organizational scholarships, so just check it out. But anyway, this is Brian Brother. Please like, share, subscribe. And we are on to the next one. This is your brother. You need anything else? Just let me know. Hit me up inside the little thing down below. Like, share, subscribe. We on to the next one. Peace.